84,302, 18. Why did my thing disappear? All right, so I'm gonna assume we're on. What's up, people? We're doing a movie called Living in Oblivion, and that's getting annoying right there. Yeah, disconnect that audio. 1990 somethings living in Oblivion.
95.
95. Yes.
1995.
So starring Steve Buscemi and a bunch of other people. And I hope you like it because we've been doing these, and have fun. All two of you that are watching it or that never shut up because we're fucking 20 minutes late. And away we go.
A battered 35mm movie camera stands alone on a wooden tripod surrounded by blackness. Opening credits begin. An almost imperceptible dolly in towards the movie camera. The dolly forward continues through the credits, ending in an extreme close-up of the camera's lens, filling the frame like a giant glass full moon. Fade to black. Suddenly, a door opens directly in front of the camera, wiping the lens and revealing the following scene in black and white. Exterior, street, New York City, night. A quiet, deserted industrial street. It is over an hour before dawn, and the street is still cloaked in the heavy stillness of night. In the weak light filtering out of the battered van, Bert and Sybil, the craft services managers, finish setting out breakfast supplies on a 6-foot table. They work in almost complete silence, both nearly paralyzed with sleep. A cheap walkie-talkie laying beside a paper plate of soggy Oreos sputters and buzzes occasionally. Other items on the table include a mangled banana, 7 grapes, a box of chocolate-covered donuts.
What time is it?
4. Why?
This milk is bad.
When did you buy it?
Tuesday? I don't know. What's today?
Monday. There's a deli on Broadway.
Nothing closer?
Nothing that's open.
Is it that bad?
I don't know. You're the one who said it was bad.
At that moment, a large truck grinds
around the corner and shudders to a stop in front of the building. Bert replaces the carton of milk neatly beside the orange juice. Exterior, street, New York City, night, black and white. Amid low one-word greetings, the crew tumbles out of the trucks and stands in a groggy cluster around the craft services table. Wolf, the cameraman, assumes a place of prominence. He wears a black leather coat, black beret, and black leather half-fingered gloves.
This is the worst fucking coffee I've ever had.
Then don't drink it.
All right, what are we doing today?
Interior living room. Ellen talks to mom.
Hey, nudity?
Yeah, you have to take your fucking pants off.
I'll do it. I like Ellen.
Yeah, she's a babe. She was the nurse in that Richard Gere movie. I worked on that.
The shower scene.
Start with a 5K in the window. Run feeders for 3 blondes into the living room.
2 people sitting, standing.
Who fucking knows?
Ellen talks to mom.
Interior, car, night, black and white. Nicole sits quietly in the back seat of the beat-up station wagon. She glances out at the empty city moving past her window and lets out a deep sigh. Jeff, the young intern assigned to her as her driver, glances into the rearview mirror.
Tired?
No, I've been up since 4. I've got a big scene today and I'm kind of nervous.
Ellen talks to mom.
Have you read the script?
No, it's on the call sheet.
Well, It's pretty emotional. I tell my mother I never felt she really loved me.
You're gonna yell at each other?
I don't know. I'm just going to go with how I feel, which is the scary part. I'm very close to this character.
Problems with your own mom.
Yes, but she died before we could reconcile.
You were great in that Richard Gere movie.
Uh, thanks.
Exterior residential hotel, night, black and white. Close up of the sidewalk. A pair of women's orthopedic shoes enter the frame and begin pacing. Camera pans up to reveal Cora, a small woman in her early 60s, pacing beneath the awning of her residential hotel. She appears to be rehearsing dialogue with herself.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever. Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
Jeff pulls the car up to the curb and Cora gets into the back seat. Interior, car, night, black and white.
Good morning, Mom.
Morning,
Did you sleep well?
not a wink.
Cora immediately lights a cigarette. Nicole instinctively wrinkles her nose and turns away. Cora notices this and makes an exaggerated effort to keep the smoke away from her. No one speaks. Interior, set, dawn, black and white. Nick, the director, Wolf, the cameraman, and Wanda, the AD, stand in a loose triangle on the darkened set. All are holding coffee cups. The gaffer can be seen in the background, fumbling with the light.
Look, I'm not blaming anyone, Wanda. I'm just saying we left last night and I knew we didn't get the scene.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a great scene, Nick.
It was okay, and it's going to be all right, but I'm not settling for okay today. This is a big scene, and I'm not leaving till we get it.
Whatever it takes, Nick, we're here for you.
All right, that's what I'm thinking. Wolf, I want to do the whole scene in one shot.
It's been done.
I know that, but I'd like to try it anyway.
Handheld.
No, dolly. We go from close-up to wide shot and back to close-up in the same shot.
I'll use a 35, minimize distortion. I'll light it all from the ceiling. It could be kind of great.
It sounds incredible. How long, Wolf?
I'll need to see a couple run-throughs.
Not too many. It's a tough scene for the actors. I don't want them to feel relaxed and fresh.
We've got all day, Nick. Whatever it takes. What do you think, Wolf? An hour, 45?
I don't know how you drink that shit black, Nick. I gotta dump in the milk. It's the only way to cut the taste. Ugh.
Suddenly, the gaffer turns on the 5K, flooding the room with harsh, blinding light.
No, Jesus!
What the fuck?
Flame on, asshole!
The screen goes completely white. Interior, set, apartment, day, black and white. Screen is still white. Gradually, it shifts back to proper exposure, revealing Nicole in a medium close-up. Her eyes are riveting. It is obvious she is emotionally primed for the scene. A light meter is thrust in front of her face. She barely registers it. The entire living room. The entire living room set. Nicole sits on a sofa facing Cora, seated opposite in an overstuffed chair. Two flats have been joined at right angles to create the living room corner. A table lamp and assorted framed photographs complete the rather scrawny looking set. Most of the movie set is seen, including Wolf looking through the camera.
Okay, picture's up. Quiet. Stop the work. Lock it up. We're going for picture.
Nick approaches Nicole and Cora. Nick.
Back approaches. Okay, nice and easy. Cora, you're doing fine. Remember, really listen and really answer. I've got nothing to say to you. Just let it happen. It's all there.
Ready, Nick?
Look at this a second, Nick.
Nick moves behind the camera and looks through his eyepiece. Another close-up of Nicole fills the frame. The image is visually and emotionally breathtaking.
I pushed it. What? She's incredible. She's coming right through the lens.
Nick grips Wolf's shoulder in gratitude.
That's beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Ready, Nick?
Yeah, let's go right away.
And roll sound.
Speed.
And roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 1.
Action.
Interior, apartment, the scene. Take 1. Color. From the moment Nick calls action, the film will cut directly to the shot the set camera is filming. Shot is fluid, graceful, and in richly beautiful color. Nicole's performance is very strong, flawed only slightly by her nervousness.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
You were just standing there looking at me. Then you pulled me up and said, "You're not hurt." You know, like I was disgusting for faking, for doing the only thing I could think of to keep him from hitting me again.
I was worried about Danny.
So you do remember.
He was smaller than you.
Cut!
You're so
Boom.
brave.
Sorry. I had to cut. Les, your boom is all the way in the shit.
Well, where's the frame line?
Okay, can you get a frame line? Hold it down. We're going again right away. Nobody moves. Les, you got the frame line.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Okay, here we go. Right away. Pictures up.
Nick approaches
Beautiful.
Nicole and Cora.
Both of you stay focused, stay with it. No big deal. Let's go, Wanda, right away.
Roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Clapper. Pardon me, that's scene 6. Take 2.
And action.
Interior apartment, the scene. Take 2. Color.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway and hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen,
The image suddenly goes out of focus. I'm sorry, I have to cut. I was completely off the focus. It's my fault, I'm sorry.
Thanks for the apology, but you'll never work in this town again.
I got it now.
Here we go. Right away. Lock it up and roll sound.
speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 3.
And action.
Interior apartment, the scene, take 3, color. The scene begins once again. Remarkably, Nicole's enormous commitment is just as full and sharp. Nick is in ecstasy.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. But he went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
Suddenly, a car stops right outside, a heavy bass-driven rap song blasting out of its trunk-mounted speakers.
Street noise.
Well, that's a cut. What the fuck is going on down there? You called it a lockup? Get that car out of there.
Jesus Christ, why doesn't the guy just get a flatbed trailer with about 600 speakers on it and tow it behind his car?
Everyone nods in annoyed agreement, everyone except the boom man who appears to be following the music with his mic, bobbing to it through his headphones. Slowly, interminably, the music fades off into the distance.
And it's clear.
Do I have a lockup? Is that a real lockup?
Spirits.
Okay, right away. Pictures up. Roll sound.
Speed.
And roll camera.
Rolling!
Scene 6, take 4.
Action.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
You were just standing there looking at me. Then you pulled.
Suddenly, the
Danny.
boom drops
Boom's in.
into the frame again.
Jesus Christ.
What? Where?
The whole left side of the frame, Les.
All right. Can we please get a motherfucking frame line, please?
Well, the frame keeps changing.
That's the idea, Les.
May I make a suggestion? Is it possible to maybe break the shot down? Maybe 2 shots instead? Might make it easier for less.
No.
Then I need 10 minutes to switch to radio mics.
Your call, Nick.
There won't be any more sound problems.
No more boom problems.
Switch to radios.
That's a 10-minute break. Release the lockup. Stand by.
Hey, give me a coffee. Half milk.
Interior, set, apartment, day, black and white. Nick looks for Nicole, but sees only Cora standing by the couch. Les has both arms up the back of her dress, running the wire to her radio mic. She's wearing stockings rolled down to just above her knees. Nick turns and spots Nicole by herself in a dark corner of the set and walks over to her. Interior, set, apartment, a corner, day, black and white.
I'm sorry about all this, Nicole.
Yeah, it's not your fault, Nick. Is there a way to use some of the earlier takes?
Well, not unless I change the shot, do a cutaway of Cora and something and intercut the takes. I don't want to do that. It's a really nice shot, and what you're doing is incredible.
Thanks, Nick.
Radio wipes are going to make everything easy. So look, take a moment, let all this shit go, and we don't roll until you're ready.
Okay.
Nick moves back to the set, leaving Nicole in the shadows. Camera stays on her and she begins emotionally preparing herself once again. How was she in that Richard Gere movie?
So.
Camera slips halfway through the open bedroom door. Nicole on one side, holding Nicole on one side of the frame while revealing Pam, script supervisor, and Sybil sitting on the floor, smoking, separated by the wall. Nicole hears everything the two say. Her career really took off, didn't it?
I saw her in a Michael Bolton video.
Yeah, she's nice, but I could do a better job. Camera slips into a close-up of Nicole. She closes her eyes. Two women continue talking about her. Screen goes black. Interior set, apartment, day, black and white. A black scrim held by the gaffer passes in front of the camera, revealing the set with Nicole and Cora settling in for a take.
Where's that flag going?
It's a scrim.
Wolf!
2 seconds, Wanda.
No more tweaking. Pictures up. Lock it up. And roll sound. Sorry.
Wolf quickly motioned to the gaffer to hold on the scrim in front of the 5K.
And roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 5.
Action.
Interior, set, apartment, the scene, take 5. Color. Once again, the scene begins. Nicole shows the first signs of losing her concentration.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen, I have no memory.
Suddenly, there's a tremendous explosion, sending bits of glass flying through the frame. Cora jumps, clutching her chest.
Oh, God.
Interior set, apartment day. Close up to the light, and the gaffer had been holding the scrim before. It is smoking and shattered.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Kill it, kill it, kill it. Pull the plug right there by your foot.
That's a cut. Anybody hurt? Cora, are you all right? Props. Let's get a broom up here right away. Clear the set.
Interior, apartment, hallway, day, black and white. Nick, Cora, and Nicole standing in the corner of the landing. Nick is making obvious attempts to lighten the mood.
Well, let's see. What do you think is going to happen next, Cora?
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh, no, you're not. You're going to go in there in 2 minutes, and we are really going to nail that scene. I know it. I have no doubt about it. Nicole? Nick turns to Nicole and stops in mid-sentence. He looks at her for a long moment.
Yeah.
Nicole returns his gaze and suddenly looks away.
Go.
Nick.
1 second. Nick hesitates for a moment, then rushes back to the set.
I'll tell you this much right now. I am never, ever doing another fucking low budget movie.
Interior set, apartment day. Nick joins Wanda and Wolf on the set, couch and chair.
What's up?
Wolf and I were talking. Ellen's losing it a little bit. You got 3/4 of this scene really, really incredible in the first take. Do a quick cutaway, and all you need is a pickup in the last part of the scene.
Wolf?
You know how I feel. I love this shot. Hell,
Then
I signed it.
let's just stick with the game plan, okay? It's a simple shot. We're going to get it this time. I can feel it.
We're here for you, Nick, whatever it takes.
Indeed.
It moves off. Wanda stares at Wolf,
Thanks.
who studiously inspects his light meter.
Thanks.
Interior set, apartment day, black and white. Camera is close on the black and white clapboard. Nicole's face can be partially seen behind it.
And roll sound.
Speed.
And roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 6.
Action.
Interior set, apartment. The scene, take 6. Color. As the scene begins again, it is obvious that both actresses are completely distracted. Nick's face betrays a rapidly increasing anxiety.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
There's
There's a long, awkward pause as Cora realizes she can't remember her line. Interior, set, apartment, day, black and white. Cut! That's okay, Cora. What's the line? Just say it to me. No acting. Ellen, I have no memory of this line whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
Okay, could we get the fucking line, please? Script. Could we get the line, please? Script.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
Thank you. And roll sound.
Speed.
And roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 7.
Action.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway.
I was worried about Danny.
I'm sorry. I'm lost.
Cut. It's okay. No big deal. Everyone relax. We're just going to run the lines. That's all. No acting. Just run the lines. Then we're going to shoot this fucking scene.
Nicole gets up and sits next to Cora on the couch, wordlessly taking her hand in hers.
I'm so sorry. I'm fucking this up for you.
Cora, don't even think that. You're doing great. I'm the one who's fucking it up. If I get through this, I swear I'm never acting again.
She means it. Cora glances up at her, seeing for the first time how pain and defeat have drawn the life from Nicole's face. On an impulse, Cora reaches out and gently lifts the strand of Nicole's hair from her eyes. A sudden, amazed alarm fills Nicole. The living room grows strangely quiet.
And action on the run through.
Close-up of Nicole. She looks quickly towards Nick in confusion. Interior, hospital room, day, color. Dissolved to a nurse, moving quickly past the camera and out the open door of the hospital room. Close-up, Nicole. Seated on the edge of the hospital bed, still confused, she looks down at an old woman lying in bed. The woman's face is pale and drawn. As Nicole leans closer, her mother reaches out and gently brushes a strand of hair away from her face. The gesture is one of love, acceptance, and farewell. It is identical to the one we have just seen Cora make to her.
And action on the run through.
Interior, set, apartment, day, black and white. Wide shot, the living room set. Nick, Wanda, and the rest of the crew standing quietly. Nicole glances over at Cora, and instantly something unspoken and unexplained passes between them. The run-through begins. From the moment Nicole opens her mouth, it is obvious there has been a remarkable change in her. Every word has the stunning clarity of truth. Cora is completely engulfed in the moment.
Dad hit me first and knocked me down. It didn't hurt that much, but I started crying anyway, hoping he would leave me alone. He went over and started hitting Danny.
Ellen, I have no memory of this whatsoever.
Well, you were just standing there looking at me.
As Nicole continues one by one, the crew turns and watches this exquisite moment happening before them. Nick's face is lit with rapture.
Roll camera. Roll camera. Where's Wolf?
In the bathroom. He doesn't feel good.
Get him. Get him.
Nick turns back to the scene, watching its beauty in agony.
Then you pulled me up and said, "You're not hurt." Like it was disgusting for faking. For doing the only thing I could think of to keep him from hitting me again.
I was worried about Danny.
So you do remember.
He was smaller than you.
You were so worried about Danny, but what about me, Mom? What? Aren't you worried about me?
There is a heavy, stunned silence as the scene ends. Nicole and Cora are in each other's arms. Pam and Sybil share a piece of tissue. Cut to an extreme close-up of Nick.
Where the fuck is Wolf?
Interior, bathroom, day. In the cramped confines of the dingy bathroom.
1 second.
He looks up towards Nick, yelling.
1 second.
Wolf tries to continue, but another spasm of nausea wrenches him back towards the toilet bowl. Interior, set, apartment, the couch, day, black and white. The set is quiet, subdued. Nick sits on the couch with Nicole and Cora. Wolf sits groggily behind the camera, wiping the sweat from his face. Wanda addresses the crew.
Okay, listen up. Nobody drink the milk downstairs, okay? It appears to be bad.
Nick speaks uneasily to Nicole and Cora. He is a wreck, and his insistent smile of encouragement looks absolutely demented.
I've had to, I've changed the shot. I'm just doing a little press for time. It'll just be a cut up of Ellen for the last part of the scene, starting with Cora's, I was worried about Danny. Okay, I'll find a way to cut this into the fourth take. We almost had it. That was unbelievable, both of you. But let's not think about it. That moment is gone, and well, we'll just get another one. I have no doubt about it. Okay, here we go.
Nick walks over and stands beside the camera. Interior
ready.
set. Okay.
Ahem. Call it, Wanda.
And roll sound.
Speed.
And roll camera.
Roll it.
Scene 6, pick up, take 1.
Action.
Interior set. Set apartment. The scene. Pick up. 1. Color. The scene begins at the pickup point. Miraculously, both Cora and Nicole are just as concentrated and engaged as they were in the run-through.
I was worried about Danny.
So you do remember.
He was smaller than you.
You were so worried about Danny. But what about me, Mom? You were too caring about me.
In the middle of this final delicate moment, an insistent electronic beeping is heard.
Beep.
Beep.
Cut!
What the fuck is that sound?
It's not me.
It's the camera. I think it is.
The fuck it is. It's off. It's not the camera. Beep. Beep.
What's going on down there? Do I have a lockup? Nothing? You don't hear a beeping sound? The street's quiet.
Then what the fuck is it?
Somebody's watch.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
And so on until all watches have been checked with negative results. The beeping continues, growing louder and louder. Suddenly, Nick loses it. He starts running around the set, ripping things apart, knocking over tables, lamps, chairs. He shoves Cora off the couch and whips the cushions, having them heaving them against the wall with a startling violence.
Where is it? You motherfucker, you cock-sucking motherfucking bastard. Where the fuck are you? Where?
Everyone watches Nick demolish the set in stunned, open-mouthed amazement.
Beep.
Someone help me, please. Do I have to do everything myself here? No. Hey, Cora, why don't you go learn your lines? Hey, script girl, where are you? Is it? Why, you finally gonna pay attention here? Is this it? No, this is not it. Hey, focus puller. You want to make a movie or get stoned, huh? I got some great fucking tie stick here for you. Hey, Wolf, you pretentious beret-wearing motherfucker. Is it? No, this is not the beeping. Look, I saw you, real man. It sucked. What the hell? Who the hell would you fire you anyway? Look, Wanda, next time, can you wear a shirt that's a little bit more distracting to my actors? Hey, Bob. Can you please make a little more noise on the dolly, you cranky motherfucker? What is your name? What are you fucking doing here? Hey, Speedo, what's the matter? Can't you find a teeny fucking beep?
Beep. Beep.
See what I have to put up with, Nicole? Maybe next time you'll do some of that magic on camera. But no, wait till Paul Wolf is puking his guts out. Oh, now I'll be good.
Beep.
The entire Nick's last word echoes through the silent set. Suddenly, he stops in the center of the demolished set and lets out a long, wrenching scream.
Insert sound of Steve Buscemi screaming here.
Interior, bedroom, night, color. Quick cut to extreme close-up of Nick's face. Just as his eyes open, the film is in color now. The room is in heavy darkness, except for where the fuck is that beeping coming from? The room is in heavy darkness, except for the light on Nick's face. Nick reaches over and shuts off his clock radio. The digital dial shows 4 fucking a.m. The beeping finally stops. Nick turns on a light and sits up in bed. drenched in sweat and still breathing heavily.
This is not a sigh of relief.
The camera dollies swiftly back away from Nick. He stares at it in stunned amazement. Just then, a door closes right into the lens, turning the frame into complete blackness. Out of the blackness, a door opens away from the camera, revealing Wanda looking into her closet. The camera is inside the closet. From this point on, the rest of the film is in color, except where specifically indicated to be black and white. Interior, Wanda's apartment, dawn. She is wearing only a bra, black stretch pants, and cowboy boots. She rummages quickly through some blouses, selects the same garish one she wore in part one, then walks away, revealing Wolf sitting on the edge of the rumpled bed. He is dressed exactly the same as when we last saw him, complete with his beret. He struggles groggily into his socks and boots, and the entire apartment is in disarray. The bedside clock reads 4:13 a.m.
Well, when did he ask you?
Yesterday, when I was helping him check into his hotel.
What? The guy can't even check into a hotel himself?
Listen, Wolf, having Chad Palomino in this movie will benefit us all. If being there when he checks into his hole makes him feel better, then I'm happy to do it.
Well, how did it come up?
He asked me if I like jazz, and I said yes, and he suggested we meet tonight at a jazz club.
I like jazz.
He did not invite you.
Why are you wearing that perfume?
Because I feel like it.
You didn't wear it yesterday.
Oh, stop it. You're acting like a child.
Wanda playfully swipes at Wolf's face with a negligee. She is returning to the closet, misses him completely.
Ow, my eye.
Oh, God, sweetheart, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
Let me see. Christ, we're going to be late.
Wanda sits and perfunctorily examines Wolf's eye. Interior car, dawn. The car is parked outside a rather seedy hotel. Jeff, the intern, and Nick, the director, sit quietly in the motionless car.
We call up to the room again.
He said he'd be right down. Tired?
I'm exhausted. I dreamt I was on the set all night. I was just trying to do one shot and everything kept going wrong.
That's an anxiety dream. Are you anxious about something?
Oh, I don't know. Now, sometimes I wonder what the hell I'm doing in this industry. It's all just one compromise and disappointment after another. I don't know if I have a personality for it.
Sounds like kind of an identity crisis.
Well, maybe you're right. Well, who am I? And what am I really capable of? Well, maybe I should just get a job teaching at a women's college somewhere.
How'd you get into cinematography?
I'm not a cinematographer, Jeff.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm directing this movie.
How'd you get into directing?
Interior hotel room, dawn. In the dim light of the hotel room, Chad Palomino dresses quickly. He is young and handsome. A woman sits nude on the bed, her back to the camera. The faint sound of a shower comes from the adjacent bathroom.
Hey, they're waiting downstairs.
Go ahead. I'll take a taxi.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, I've got to tell you, I had a lot of fun last night, really. But for me, where I'm at right now in my life, a relationship is.
Chad, hold it. This was a one-time deal. You know it. I know it. There's no need for melodrama.
Well, I just thought you might, might want.
All I asked is that you don't mention this to anyone.
Hey, that's not my style.
Good.
Oh, okay. So I'll see you on the set.
Palomino slips out the door. The woman falls back onto the bed. Turning her face towards the camera, we see that it's Nicole. She lies for a moment, listening to the sound of the shower. The bedside clock reads 4:30 a.m. Interior, car, dawn. The car pulls up outside a New York City apartment building. Jeff, Nick, and Palomino sit inside.
You know, I got 2 films coming up right after yours, Nick. One, I play a rapist that Michelle Pfeiffer falls in love with. And the other, I'm kind of a sexy serial killer who shacks up with Winona Ryder.
That's great, man.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not into that hostess Twinkie shit, Nick, you know?
Hostess Twinkie?
Yeah, Hollywood shit. It's all fluff. It's all fluff, man. These are the kind of movies I want to. Right here. Yeah.
I'm glad you feel that way, Chad. And I just want to tell you, I'm really happy we can work together.
Hey, me too. Huh? Yeah. You're a great director, man. All right. Your films are whacked. And I'm gonna be watching you, buddy, like a hawk. I want to learn from you, Nick. I'm gonna pick your brain.
Oh, good. Then you can pick my nose.
See what I mean? You're whacked. Hey, what are we sitting here for?
We're waiting for Nicole.
Nicole? Oh, she's taking a taxi.
What?
Probably taking a shower or something. Hey. How was her shower scene in that Richard Gere movie, huh?
It was good.
Really great.
The 3 men sit in silence. Wide shot showing the car parked outside Nicole's apartment. Then the men inside waiting. Interior, the set, morning. A small, elegant bedroom set has been constructed in the middle of a huge empty space. One wall has a fake window. The gaffer lies on the bed, staring absently at the AC, sitting motionless beside the camera a few feet away. Neither speaks for a long moment.
I think we got nudity today.
Just says scene 6, Ellen and Damien kiss.
Could be a kiss with nudity.
I like Ellen. She's my type.
Why is that?
She's pretty, smart, kind of kooky.
Maybe I'll give her a part. That's right. I'm making my own movie pretty soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Feature. I brought my script. Palomino is perfect for the lead. I'm going to give it to him right during lunch, or maybe after.
All right.
Got to be aggressive. You want to shoot it?
Sure.
You ever shot anything?
Nope.
Well, that's all right. You got to start somewhere.
Interior, makeup corner, day. Nicole sits before the makeup mirror. Lord, the male makeup artist, picks up a tube of Preparation H and begins applying it under Nicole's eyes, just as Nick walks up.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Shrinking tissue. That's what this stuff is for. Let that sit for 2 minutes, Pumpkin. I'll be right back.
How'd you get here?
Took a taxi.
Oh, well, we've been waiting in front of your apartment for half an hour.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Nick. Something came up. I forgot to call. I'm sorry. I feel like such an asshole.
You're just saying that because you have Preparation H on your face.
I never should have gone out last night. I hate jazz, you know? God, I look terrible.
No, you don't.
Don't bullshit me, Nick.
I'm not. You look really beautiful.
Something in Nick's voice makes Nicole glance up at him. He looks away quickly. The moment is awkward, as if both realize he has inadvertently revealed something. Just then, Palomino approaches.
Oh, hey, how'd you get here, Nicole?
I took a cab.
Yeah, because we were wondering how you got here.
All right, good. Everyone's here. We'll do a run through as soon as you guys are ready.
You got it, Chief.
Lord re-enters as Nick leaves. Palomino sits in the chair beside Nicole, and Lord immediately begins his makeup. No one speaks. Interior, the set, day. The crew is assembled behind the camera. Wolf is now wearing a black eye patch over one eye. Nick is on the set talking with Nicole and Palomino. Palomino wears a tuxedo and is in an elaborate low-cut gown. Nicole.
Hold it down, people. Actors working.
Great shirt, Wanda.
Why, thank you, Chad.
Okay, let's work out the rest of this blocking. Wolf, what happened to your eye?
A little accident.
You gonna be all right?
I think so.
Looks good on you, man.
Nicole is standing here. Chad, you're there by the chair. Camera is close on Ellen. Her first line.
I've always admired you from afar.
Admired. That sounds rather professional.
Good. Professional. That's the cue. Damien steps up to the bed. Camera pulls back. The scene continues.
Well then, loved. How does that sound?
Sounds like champagne talking.
I've loved you from the moment we met.
Why didn't you tell me?
We were working together. I didn't want anything to interfere.
God. And all this time I thought.
And then the kiss. How's that feel?
Great.
Nicole?
Good.
Wolf, any thoughts?
Nope.
Actually, I've got a thought. What about Damien having an eye patch like Wolf's?
Let me think about that one, Chad.
Okay. You're the genius. Nick Reeve, Living in Oblivion. Scene 6, take 1. Let's shoot it.
One second, Chad. You ready for it, Wolf?
Hell, I've been ready.
All right, Wolfman.
Good. All right, call it, Wanda.
Going for picture. Lock it up and roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Roll it.
Scene 6, take 1.
And action.
Interior set, take 1. Instantly, the film cuts from color to black and white. Chad and Nicole begin their love scene.
I've always admired you from afar.
Far. Admire. That sounds rather professional.
The camera starts to dolly. However, Chad does not move. He goes out of frame, forcing Wolf to pan abruptly to Nicole.
Well then, loved. How does that sound?
Sounds like champagne talking.
I've loved you from the moment we met.
Why didn't you tell me?
We were working together. I didn't want anything to interfere.
God. And all this time I thought.
Palomino and Nicole embrace. Their kiss, like the entire scene, is flat, lifeless, and awful.
Cut. Very good.
Not for camera. Chad was completely out of frame.
Yeah, Chad, what happened, buddy? Forget your cue?
Oh no, man. I held back. It really felt like something Damien would do, holding back at the last moment.
Oh, well, I see. How's that for you, Wolf?
Yeah.
I don't care when he moves. Just give me a fucking cue.
The Lone Wolf.
Yeah. What line did he move on?
He moved
I
on.
don't-
Why didn't you tell me?
All right. Thanks, everyone. Me is the new cue. Quote unquote me. Nicole, how does that feel to you?
Fine, if that's what Chad wants to do.
Me. That's the cue. Let's shoot. I'm stoked.
Wait 1 second, Chad.
Nick approaches the bed
Chad?
and speaks quietly to Chad and Nicole.
What?
Chad, how would you describe this scene in one word?
Great. It's a great scene, man.
No. I mean, it's a love scene, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now these two people really love each other, and we want to see that, especially in the kiss.
Hey, say no more, Chief.
Nicole?
I understand, Chief.
Good. Here we go. Call it, Wanda. Wanda?
Rolling. Scene 6. Okay, going for picture, all right? And roll sound. Roll camera.
Speed.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 2.
And action.
I've always admired you from afar.
Admired? That sounds rather professional.
Well, then, loved. How does that sound?
Sounds like the champagne talking.
Well, I've loved you from the moment we met.
Why didn't you tell me?
We were working together. I didn't want anything to interfere.
God! And all this time I thought,
The scene once again is awful. Nick gives their listless kiss a few moments, then calls cut.
And cut. Well, very good. Wolf?
Chad misses cue again. The whole dolly is unusable.
Yeah, Chad, what happened? I thought you were gonna hold back until me.
well, the more I thought about it, the more it just didn't seem right. And I'm thinking, watch me here instead of coming around the bed. What if I just slip here like this and do the whole scene just lying down?
I don't know. That seems a little. It seems a little.
Hey, I'm just throwing out ideas here, okay? Just trying to get the juices flowing. Just come in. All right.
Hey, Nicole, how does that feel to you?
Well, I can turn to look at him, but won't you be shooting the back of my head?
Plus, Chad is completely out of the light down there.
Hey, Wolf, I'm not worried about my face, man. It's about the acting. That's all I care about.
Sure call Nick his acting or his face.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I was hoping we could get both. I thought that's what we're trying to do here.
I'll have to set another light.
We're ahead of schedule, Nick. I think we can afford a few minutes instead of light for Mr. Palomino.
All right, good. Let's do it. Ellen, Damien, let's talk for a second.
We'll pause to set this light and go again right away. How long, Wolf?
Wolf doesn't answer.
Wolf.
Wolf walks away.
Yes.
Burn. Interior corner day. Nick, Palomino, and Nicole confer. All three are.
Okay, let's make sure we know what's going on here. These two people have loved each other for years, each of them not knowing the other one was in love with them. And tonight, in this little room, it all comes out. It's like a dam bursting. Now, does that make sense, Nicole?
It makes perfect sense. I just haven't found it yet. I'll get it though.
Okay. What about you, Chad?
I'm there, man. I'm there. I got the dam going, the river, everything. You watch. That little change in the blocking is going to open the whole fucking scene up for me.
We're ready, Nick.
Good. Let's go.
Interior set day.
Going for picture. Lock it up and roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 3.
And action.
I've always admired you from afar.
He saunters over and sprawls on the bed, forcing Nicole to turn her head completely away.
Admired. That sounds rather professional.
Well then, loved. How does that sound?
It sounds like champagne talking.
I've loved you from the moment we met.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
We were working together. I didn't want it to mess things up. I'm sorry, Nick.
Cut.
That's a cut.
Damn it, that was a good one.
I know. I'm sorry. But this feels really awkward, turning all the way around like this.
Yeah. I think the lying on the bed is not quite working, Chad. Let's try one with the original blocking.
Yeah. Well, which one was that? There's been so many damn changes. Could somebody help me out, please? Anybody?
Script.
The cue for the original blocking is professional.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, right away. Call it, Wanda.
Nick, could I just have a moment? Is that all right?
Oh, of course, Nicole. Are you kidding? Oh, yeah. Hold the roll, Wanda.
Holding the roll.
Nicole remains seated on the bed, lowering her head and closing her eyes as she attempts to generate some emotion for the scene. Everyone watches her in complete silence. Interior, near the camera, day. Palomino tips over to the camera where Wanda and the script girl are standing side by side as he leans between them, checking his lines on the script girl's script. He inhales deeply and exhales with a barely audible sigh.
Someone over here smells very, very nice.
Thinking he means her, Wanda's lips flutter in a brief involuntary smile. Meanwhile, the script girl turns away, blushing furiously. Palomino tiptoes again back to his spot. Nicole raises her head and nods once to Nick. She seems to have aroused some real emotion in herself.
Call it, Wanda.
And roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera. Roll camera.
Rolling!
Scene 6, take 4.
Oh, wait, Nick. I just had a great idea.
Hold the
What
roll.
is it? Yep. What is
Okay.
it, Chad?
Well, I don't mean to be out of line here, but just stop me if I am, okay? But she says,
Sorry.
Oh, hey.
Please continue, please.
Is sure this is too much for you? Okay.
No,
all
it's
right.
some of the coffee. Go ahead.
Of course, it's not too much for you. It's me. Anyway, the bottom line is, she says admired from afar, right? Doesn't it make sense to see Damien up close and her afar? I mean, you start on a close-up of Damien. Here, watch me here. Start up on a close-up of me as she declares her love. Then the camera moves with me into this primo two-shot that you and the Wolfmeister have set up there.
What do you think, Wolf?
I don't like it. This is Ellen's scene.
I don't know. It sort of makes sense.
Hey, you did it, man. It's all there in the writing, huh? All right.
I'd have to relight.
Wanda?
We're still ahead of schedule, Nick, if that means anything to you.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Give me a 20 right here with the fusion.
Okay, everyone stand by. We're pausing briefly to set one little light, then we're going again right away. Stand in, please, for Mr. Palomino.
Oh, I'll do it.
Get the fucking light.
Interior, craft service table, day. Several members of the crew loiter around the table. The script girl approaches, carrying a donut in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Palomino notices her and moves quietly to her side. Without a word, he picks up the milk and pours some in her coffee. Nicole stands nearby and watches the following exchange. Thanks.
My pleasure, sugar. Oh, my pleasure, sugar.
Just a bit.
You like jazz?
Very much.
Well, maybe we could go hear some tonight.
It's going well, I think. Don't you think?
Very well. What time do you think we'll finish?
Early, I hope. I'm going to a jazz club tonight.
Really? So am I. He's wonderful, isn't he?
Chad?
He's so natural. Like air. I wonder what his sign is. Do you know, Nicole?
I don't know his sign. But I think his moon is in Uranus.
You don't have to be nasty. Interior, the set, day. Palomino saunters onto the set as Wolf and his crew finish relighting.
Hey, yo, Wolfman. This my new mark?
Till you change it. Where's my fucking iPad? Right here on my fucking face, apparently. Where's I can't see it? Fuck! Where's my iPad?
You're a real winner there, Wolfman. Yeah.
Wolf walks off. The gaffer slips the AC, a shrewd wink, and walks over and stands next to Palomino, giving him friendly grin.
Hey, Chad.
Oh, hey. What do you say?
I'm Bob. I'm lighting the show.
Yeah. Hey, Chad Palomino, actor.
No, I know.
Hey, what's your name? Yeah,
Maurice?
you. Yeah. Maurice. Hey, Maurice Chevalier. Any relation? Probably not. Hey, smoking crew guys. Really?
Hey, thanks, Chad. I actually wrote the script. Actually wrote a script.
Oh, yeah.
Palomino takes the gaffer's script and holds it up to his eyes, shading them from the light he's looking at across the room. He points to the light.
Hey, Bill, see the light over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, lower it about 3 feet.
Palomino hands the gaffer back his script and walks off. The gaffer and AC stand in silence for a long, awkward moment. Interior, bathroom, day. Nick intently scrutinizes himself in the mirror. Leaning closer, he makes a careful adjustment to the way his hair falls over his ear. Then steps back to examine himself.
Would you care to have a drink tonight? Hey, Nicole, what do you say you and I have a drink tonight?
Suddenly, the door opens behind him.
Oh, Nick, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No, no problem. I'm just slapping a little water on my face. So it's going pretty good, huh?
Is it? Something feels off.
Yeah, you seem a little tense.
Do I?
But don't worry about it. Just take attention off yourself and put it on Chad. Work off him a little more.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
And listen, I know he's no Olivier, but he's got something, don't you think? Kind of a natural presence.
Oh, yeah, he's very natural.
So, Nicole,
I'm not sure I understand.
there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, there is. Could you maybe ask him to brush his teeth?
Oh, sure.
Interior, set, day. Wanda crosses the set and assumes her position beside the camera. Wolf sits behind it, barely a foot away.
My eye is just killing me.
Put your eye patch on.
I lost it.
Is that little light set yet?
The little light was set 10 minutes ago.
Give me the A-team in here right away. Nick, Nicole, and Mr. Palomino. Why didn't you tell me?
Hey, you're not worried about the time. I'm not worried about the time.
Oh, I am very worried about the time.
I know you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means?
I don't know what it means.
Oh, yes, you do. You know exactly what it means.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why?
You don't understand me, Wanda. You have no idea.
I don't understand you. All I do is take care of you.
Hey! What the hell's going on here? Jesus, Wanda, this is a very intimate scene and a lot of tension on the set doesn't help, okay? Now, Wolf, let's just go through the first part of the move. Damien, on your new mark, good. Close up, Damien, Ellen in the background. Chad, what are you doing?
Hey, that's my fucking eye patch.
Hey, Wolfie, could I borrow it? Because I'm telling you, Nick, it really feels right. Even more so than it looks. It feels right. I feel like this guy right now, man.
Look, I don't know, Chad. I don't think it works.
No. You're wrong, man. I'm going to fight you on this.
Hey, it's my fucking eye patch, and I don't want anyone wearing it. It's sanitary.
Oh, fine. I'll get my own, Nick. Send someone out for an eye patch. I'll fucking pay for it myself.
Listen, Chad. Listen, Chad. I didn't want to say this in front of Wolf, but I think it makes you look a little gay.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, buddy. Good call.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Nick?
1 second. You need a rehearsal, Wolf?
Let's just fucking shoot it. Fucking crooked shit.
El Lobo! Woo!
Palomino winks at Nick and walks back to his new mark, making a barely audible howling sound behind his hand.
Call it, Wanda.
Going for picture. Lock it up and roll sound. Roll camera.
Rolling!
Scene 6, take 4.
And action.
Interior of the scene, take 4. The scene begins again. Palomino milks his close-up for all it's worth.
I've always admired you from afar.
Admired. That sounds rather professional.
Well then, loved. How does that sound?
Right on his cue, Palomino walks under the bed. As the camera moves into the 2 shot, he begins stroking Nicole's hair with extreme care and concentration.
Sounds like the champagne talking.
I've loved you from the moment we met.
Ooh, why didn't you tell me?
We were working together. I didn't want anything to interfere. God,
Under the onslaught of escalating hair stroking, Nicole suddenly jerks her head away.
Cut!
That's a cut. Hold the work going again right away.
I'm sorry, Nick. I don't know why you did that. I'm sorry.
Nick, look. Can I talk to you for a second?
Momentary delay. Everyone stand by. We're going again right away.
Excuse me, Ellen. You were a tad low on that take.
Oh, okay. I'll bring it up. Actually, could I listen to the take before?
The sound person gives Nicole her headphones and rewinds the tape recorder for her. The first several lines of the last take are heard through the headphones. Interior, offset day. Nick follows Palomino behind the set, stopping just beside the fake set window. Palomino whirls on Nick and whispers fiercely.
Out of here, man.
What's the matter?
Look, I like you. I do. I like you. But I made a big mistake taking this part. All right? Just have someone call me a cab.
Wait a second, Chad. Just talk to me. What's going on?
I can't act with this woman. All right? I know she's a friend of yours, but I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you. She cannot act worth a shit. I'm giving her everything. The whole thing. I just did it with the hair. Did you see that? I came up with that on my own because I thought it would help her. But no. Of course, just like all of them like her. Okay, she's giving me nothing. I am out of here.
Nicole listens to the last line of the previous take.
God, and all this time, I thought.
The sound person stops the recorder at the end of the take, sets the machine on standby mode, and picks up his crossword puzzle. Nicole is just about to take off the headphones when she realizes she can hear Nick and Palomino talking quite clearly. Glancing up, she sees the boom man has left his boom leaning against the wall, the mic pointing out the open set window.
Dang, and why did you cast her? She sucked in that Richard Gere movie.
You're right. She is not the best actress in the world. I see that now. But you've got to help me, Chad. I'm asking you to please help me here. We've got to get through this somehow.
The camera begins to slow dolly into Nicole's astonished face. This will be intercut with a similar dolly into the microphone leaning against the wall, ending in an extreme close-up of the mic.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what this is about, man. All right. You know why she took a cab this morning?
Something came up.
No. She was in my hotel room, and she didn't want you to know it. Okay. Look, I'm sorry it had to come out like this, but I told her this morning, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun last night, but let's get something straight. It was just a one-time deal. And she didn't want to hear that. She wanted more. You see what I'm saying? It's rejection.
Interior set day. The camera reveals Nicole now seated in her spot on the bed. She rises as Nick and Palomino reappear and approach her from behind the set.
Nicole, listen.
Nick. It's my fault. You know, the scene isn't working. I apologize. Chad, and I apologize to you too. I'm completely unfocused here. And I think you're absolutely right. What we need to do is loosen the scene up somehow.
What would you like to do?
Well, I was wondering if we could try improvising the scene, more along the lines of what Chad has been doing. Maybe that would help me find something.
Well, that's a fantastic idea. What do you think, Chad?
Hey, that's the only way I can work. Let's take it apart. Let's cut loose.
All right, good. And we'll shoot it. Hell, why not?
Oh, hey, I'm getting ready. Now I'm ready. Roll that motherfucking camera, Wolfie. Huh?
Kiss my ass.
Exactly.
Although Wolf says this quite loud, Palomino doesn't hear him.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, now we're making a fucking movie. Call it, Wanda.
Going for picture. Lock it up and roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 5.
And action.
Interior, the scene, take 5, the improv. Nicole stays seated, though Palomino moves around, making a great show of loosening up.
I've always admired you from afar.
Have you? That's wow. That's incredible. But that sounds kind of professional, doesn't it? Admired.
Yeah, you're right. How does despised sound?
Great. What does that mean?
It's sort of like, I think you're a piece of shit.
Okay. Hey, that sounds like the champagne talking.
It's not. I really, really do think you are a piece of shit.
No, you don't. You love me.
The fuck I do. I can't stand looking at you.
Well then, I guess I have nothing else to say.
No, I think you have a lot more to say, Damien.
Well, I am surprised you feel this way, Ellen. I always thought you admired.
No. That's not what I meant. You should tell everyone what you just told Nick behind the set.
Hey, this isn't part of the scene.
Well, say it anyway. The reason the scene isn't working is because you and I slept together last night. Did everyone hear that? Yes, I fucked Chad last night.
Okay, see, Nick, you see, you see, I told you this was about rejection.
Fucking scumbag. You think I would give a rat's ass about you? I was there to get laid, and even that was a joke.
You know, you're really starting to piss me off.
Oh, does that mean you're not going to come wiggle on the bed anymore, or stroke my hair real soft and concerned, or kiss me like a soap opera acting piece of shit?
You fucking...
Yeah, come on. I'll kick your ass. Come on.
Okay, guys, I think we can stop there.
Yeah, you bet your ass we can stop. Wanda, call me a cab.
Hold on, Chad. Let's just try to calm down.
Fuck you! I'm out of here, man. This movie's bullshit.
Now, wait a second, Chad. There's no reason for hostility.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. The only reason I took this part was because someone said you knew Quentin Tarantino. You're nowhere, man.
Hey, wait, you want to go? Go. I am sick of your shit, you hostess Twinkie motherfucker.
What'd you call me?
Suddenly punches
You heard
Nick.
me. You heard me.
Say it again.
You hostess Twinkie motherfucker.
Palomino suddenly punches Nick in the stomach, leaving him bent over and gasping for breath. Nicole instantly leaps on Palomino's back, begins pounding her fist at the top of his head. Palomino spins wildly, trying to dislodge her as Wanda rushes forward.
All right, everyone, just stop. Stop this right now.
As she tries to separate Nicole and Palomino, Palomino shoves her hard, knocking her down. Instantly, Wolf leaps off the camera and runs up to Palomino.
All right, you asked for it, fucking Chad, motherfucker!
Palomino suddenly punches Wolf in the teeth, dropping him like a stone.
Wolf!
Suddenly, Nick staggers to his feet and rushes to Palomino. His momentum knocks all three backwards onto the bed. Palomino cracking Nicole in the teeth.
God.
Nicole rolls free of Nick and Palomino wrestle on the bed. Nick gets Palomino in a vicious headlock and starts pounding his head against the mattress.
You want to pick my brain? This is the way I direct hostess Twinkie douchebags like you.
As Nick continues to pound Palomino's head, the gaffer notices Palomino's eyes are starting to bug out from the pressure. Nick's forearms around his neck. He and the boom man rush forward and finally manage to pry Palomino free.
Get him out of here. Someone take him back to his hotel.
As the gaffer and boom drag off an almost unconscious Palomino, the script girl takes the following step after him. Everything becomes quiet except for Nick's labored breathing and the script girl sniffles. Nick leans over and touches Nicole's shoulder.
Are you all right?
Don't touch me.
Exterior, day, the street outside the set. The gaffer and AC help the still groggy Palomino into the back of the production van. Jeff, the driver, watches them in sleepy curiosity. With Palomino safely propped in the seat, the AC goes back to the set. The gaffer waits a moment and slips his script out of his back pocket and slaps it into Palomino's motionless hand. Ooh. Unmute.
It's called Tsunami. Japanese tidal wave hits New York. You're an ex-Navy SEAL frogman working undercover. Yeah. You save the city. You'd be perfect. You'd be perfect for the lead. That's my number. Call me, or I'll call you. Either way, man. It's been great working with you. Yeah.
As Palomino stares at him blankly, the gaffer slams the door. The car pulls out. Interior, the set, day. Nick and Nicole are standing up on the bed alone on the now empty set.
Paul, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You were great in that Richard Gere movie.
Shut up. You're
Something she's.
no different than he is. You lie. You're deceitful.
I'm not lying. Christ, I tell everybody how great you are. I've got nothing but respect and admiration for you.
Oh God. Now you're doing your own fucking script.
Well, why do you think I wrote it?
I have no idea.
It's about you. It's about how I feel about you.
Christ, did you get a bump on your head, Nikki? Because you're talking like an idiot right now.
Nicole, I have loved you since the day we met.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want anything to get in the way of us working together.
And all this time, I thought you just...
Nick and Nicole move into a shy, trembling, heartfelt kiss. Interior, hotel room, dawn. Nicole snaps awake with a jolt. She glances quickly at the clock, which reads 4:35. The sound of the shower still running in the bathroom.
Oh God.
Nicole leaps out of bed and races to the bathroom. As the camera follows her, she closes the bathroom door right against the lens, turning the image to total blackness. The frame is black. The recognizable clatter and clunk of the film crew is heard. Wanda's voice is prominent.
Don't go out that door.
Suddenly, the door opens away from the camera. The AC stops a foot away from the lens. Behind him, Wanda and the rest of the crew can be seen through the door, preparing for filming. We see now the door and the plywood walls around are fake. Interior, the set, day. Why not?
It's part of the set, goddammit. Now go around.
Next time, this is an emergency.
The AC rushes past, and a moment later, the camera dollies slowly through the fake door toward Wanda pacing near the set camera.
Has Ellen showed up yet? Get her into wardrobe right away. No, scene 6. Scene 5 has been postponed. I'm not going to say it again. Mr. Palomino is not working today. Now, where's that damn smoke machine?
The AC bursts through a door at the end of the hallway and walks quickly toward the camera. Without knocking, he pushes open the bathroom door and suddenly stops short.
Oh, sorry.
Standing on his tiptoes at the sink, straining to turn off the running faucet, it's Tito, a dwarf. He is dressed in a sky blue tuxedo with tails. A top hat and white gloves rest on the closed toilet seat. Tito appears extremely annoyed.
What do you want?
I need to use the bathroom, kind of emergency.
Well, fucking knock!
Tito grabs his hat and gloves and marches down the hall. The AC is staring after him in astonishment.
Damn.
I swear to Christ, one of these days, I'm going to punch somebody in the fucking balls.
Fuck. Interior, wardrobe room, day. Camera's close on Nicole, her eyes clenched shut as a thin white veil is placed on her head. Camera pulls back to reveal Sachiko, the costume designer, putting the finishing touches to Nicole's costume, which appears to be an elaborate white wedding gown. Nick stands nearby, smoking.
Just as we pull up to your apartment, Palomino suddenly says he feels so sick he can't work today.
God, was it something he ate?
Stand up, please.
I don't know.
Well, can he work tomorrow?
Turn around.
Don't know that either, but I'm not worrying about it. I had this dream last night where I was on the set. You were in it, and another woman, someone older. Anyway, everything was going wrong. The harder I tried to hold things together, the more they fell apart. And you know what that dream was telling me, Nicole? You just got to roll with it. And that's what I'm doing. I am rolling with it. So we'll just shoot the dream sequence today.
Just then Tito walks in.
Oh, hey, Tito, you look great, man.
I feel like shit.
Oh, no, but you look good. Thanks for coming on such short notice. This is Nicole. She's playing Ellen.
Hello. Toto, is it?
It's Tito.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, if there's anything I can do to make you if you need just let me know.
Put a fucking stool in the bathroom.
Tito walks out,
Yeah.
followed immediately by Sachiko, leaving Nicole alone with Nick.
Did I just offend him?
What did you say?
Short notice.
Oh, come on, that was nothing. I'm the one who called him Toto. Jesus, I'm out of it. I dreamt I was on the set last night too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you were in the dream too.
Was I freaking out?
Actually, you were.
Well, that's great. I freak out in my dream. I freak out in your dream. No wonder I'm fucking exhausted.
Nick.
Yeah?
Nicole stares at Nick for a long moment and then smiles briefly and turns away. Interior, a corner of the set, day. A dented, ancient smoke machine squats forlornly in the middle of the set. Wolf with eye patch, the gaffer, AC, boom man, and the sound man stand around it, scrutinizing intently. Wolf seems in an unusually good mood.
Shit, my iPad. Ugh. All right, guys. Special effects today. Could be fun. Who knows how to work this baby?
It's the old T160. I used it in 85.
Damn, 85?
What's this?
That's where the gas goes.
No, that's where the oil goes.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you're right. It's coming back to me now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you handle this one, Bob. This is your baby, all right? Unless if he needs help, you give him a hand. Okay, guys, we're all working together today.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna
All coming
Walk
back to
off.
me now. Like riding a bike. T160, 1985. 1985, T160.
Way to go, Bob. Interior, the set near the camera. Wanda stands alone by the camera, looking around at the bustling crew, like a battalion commander watching her troops in battle. Nick approaches her.
How are we doing, Wanda?
Good, Nick. Not bad, but not good. We need to finish the scene and do scene 31 today.
Oh, scene 31? I left my notes for scene 31 at home. I didn't know we were
Nick,
gonna.
I'll send someone to your apartment to pick them up. Now relax.
Okay. Well, send someone to my apartment to pick them up. It's in the red notebook. It's under the bed.
It's taken care of, Nick.
Good. Great. Good.
Nick walked off. Wolf strolls up to Wanda.
What about the dolly?
We're all lit. The smoke machine is under control. We're ready to go.
Okay, what about the dolly?
Just need to see a run through, and we're all set. I'm gonna make your job easy today, Wanda. Wonderful. Hey, I'm glad you wore that perfume, and don't worry about Palomino. I'll take you to that jazz club tonight.
Oh, I can't make it. I have to go see Chad. He's extremely ill.
Oh, by the way, my eyes much better.
Listen, Wolf, this may not be the best time to say this, but our relationship is going nowhere.
What do you mean?
Please don't take it personally because I care for you, Wolf. I really do. But I've had this feeling for quite a while and I think it's time we ended it, okay?
Okay.
I think it's better.
So do I.
Well, good. Still friends?
Sure.
Great, because we still have to work together and there's no reason it has to be unpleasant. Give me a hug. A real special guy, Wolf.
Thanks.
Okay.
Get the 18 in, please. Nick, Ellen, Mr. Tito.
Yeah, give Mr.
Interior.
Tito.
Interior, the set, day. Nick is working with the crew and the actors. The set consists of 2 flats, one with a fake door, joined to make a corner. The flats are painted fire engine red.
Okay, here's the shot. We start wide with Ellen standing absolutely still right in the middle of the frame. You got that, Wolf?
Yeah,
Okay. Like, what happened to your eye?
nothing. It's a little sensitive to.
Can you see?
Of course, I can see.
Okay. And now Ellen is standing there. The smoke is flowing in, and Ellen's line.
I am so hungry.
Good. Tito, that's your cue.
The fake door opens and Tito enters, wearing a top hat, carrying a golden apple in his gloved hands.
You walk around her once, hold the apple out. That's right. Just beyond her reach. You're staring at her hard. Harder, harder. Good. Then stop right there. Can we have a mark, please?
The AC moves up to Nick and places a piece of yellow tape on the floor. Close up of the yellow tape.
Then we dolly into Tito's close-up. All right, Wolf?
It should be handheld.
No, I think it's better on the dolly.
Whatever.
Nick, do I see him?
No. Just the apple. And Tito, right after we dolly in, give me a little laugh there.
Mute. Unmute. Unmute, Tito.
What? A little laugh.
Well, big, little, anything you feel like doing. Okay, good. Now let's shoot one. Call it, Wanda.
Okay, here we go. Camera back to 1, action on the smoke.
Gaffer turns on the smoke machine, which emits a pathetic wisp of smoke that immediately dissipates.
And roll sound.
Hold it, Wanda. Can we get a little bit more smoke? Is that possible?
Oh, sure.
The gaffer adjusts the knob, and another thin puff of smoke wheezes out.
Good. Call it, Wanda.
Going for picture, lock it up, and roll sound.
Speed. Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling!
And action.
Interior, the dream, take 1, day. Nicole stands motionless in the middle of the empty set. Her white wedding gown stands out sharply against the deep red walls. A sad shred of smoke drifts by her head.
I am so hungry.
Tito opens the door and walks in, staring hard at Nicole. His sky blue tuxedo gleams in the rich light. He walks around her in a circle, holding the golden apple just beyond her reach. He stops on his mark, and the camera dollies into a close-up of him. He doesn't laugh. Nick watches this for a moment in intense concentration.
And cut. Yeah, just a couple. I thought that was very good. Tito, that was really good. Man, really, honestly. But you didn't feel like laughing.
I laughed.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed it. You could make it. You could make it bigger if you want. And Ellen, maybe just a little bit more tension when you see him.
Oh, I thought I didn't see him.
Right. Maybe you see him a little bit.
All right, I'm confused. Do I see him or not?
You see him.
Okay, so what is the tension? And who is Toto?
It's Tito.
Oh, what did I say?
You called me fucking Toto.
Yeah, I'm really, really sorry, Tito. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm really sorry.
Ellen, come on now. Concentrate. Remember, you're marrying Damien tomorrow. You're a little anxious. You have this dream. Let's call it an anxiety dream. And Tito represents the anxiety.
Tito does not look happy about this.
Okay, it seems pretty simple.
Okay, well, let's just try it.
Okay, good. And Bob, let's really have some smoke on this one.
Okay, more smoke.
I still think it should be handheld.
Yeah, well, I don't want it handheld. I want it on the dolly. Where's my notebook, Wanda?
Dang it.
Good. Call it, Wanda.
Okay, we're rolling. Cameras.
Speed,
Sound.
Scene 6, take 2.
speed,
Rolling.
And action.
Interior, the dream. Nicole stands motionless as a few more emaciated puffs of smoke hang in the air.
I am so hungry.
Tito enters, walking around and holding the apple just beyond her reach, then moves to his mark. The camera dollies into a close-up. He does not laugh.
Cut.
That's a cut. Go on again, Nick.
Yes.
Unmute, Wanda.
All right. Cut.
Go on again. Please stand by.
Going again. Please stand by.
Okay, Ellen. Good. You're onto something there.
Something's not right. Like it all is feeling. It's just feeling fake to me.
Well, it's not fake. It's real. Just remember, you really want the apple. Tito, I still think we could use a little bit more laugh at the end.
What kind of a laugh?
Just a laugh.
Show me.
Oh, okay. A laugh. I'm maybe thinking something like this. Like that.
Everyone watches Nick demonstrate the laugh. He seems unaware he resembles a drunken, slightly annoyed idiot.
Okay. And remember, Tito, this is a dream. Not everything has to make sense. Laugh right out of there heightens our sense of
Anxiety.
Oh, exactly. Wolf, how was that for you?
I still think it should be handheld.
Well, God damn it. It's not going to be. It's on the dolly, so just forget about it. And Bob, what the fuck is that smoke? Might as well get a couple hamsters in here blowing some smoke rings, for Christ's sake.
The septic valve wasn't open. I got it now. We're going to see some smoke now.
All right. Let's try another take.
And lock it up.
Picture lock.
Nick, could I talk to you for a minute?
What?
In private?
All right.
Release and lock up. Everyone stand by.
We're going to see some smoke now.
Way to go, Bob.
Yeah.
Interior, corner, day. As soon as Wolf and Nick reach the darkened corner, Wolf whirls to face Nick.
I really don't like being fucking spoken to like that, Nick.
Yeah, well, I don't like your attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
Oh, the hell you don't. Every time I ask you to do something, all I get is no, no, no. And I'm sick of it. I hired you to do a job. If you're not going to do it, you'd let me know right now.
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm going through some heavy shit.
Well, what do you mean?
I can't really get into it. It's pretty heavy.
It's personal?
Wolf makes a slight motion to his head towards Wanda, who's standing some distance away watching them. Seeing the two men look at her, Wanda shoots them a hard glance, which prompts Wolf and Nick to turn away quickly.
Personal, professional, emotional. It's doing a number on me, man. And now you're telling me you're gonna fire me?
Well, I didn't say that, Wolf. Come on. I'm not gonna fire you. You're doing a great job here.
Am I?
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without you, man. You've got a great eye. I just hope it's not the one under that eye patch. Listen, Wolf, let me tell you one thing I've learned. Sometimes you just have to roll with things. You know.
You're right.
roll with it, man. You'll be okay.
Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Interior, a corner of the set. The gaffer, boom man, and AC kneel around the smoke machine. A can of gas and a quart of oil stand beside them.
That's where the oil goes.
No, that's where the gas goes.
I'm telling you, Bob, that's where the oil goes.
Lester, don't you think Bob knows where the oil goes?
I don't remember using oil in 85.
Maybe both the oil and the gas go in there.
I think he's right.
Yeah, I think he is too. Okay. 3 parts gas, 1 part oil.
The gaffer and the boom man poured liberal amounts of gas into the T-160. Interior of the set day, Nick rushes up to the position by the camera.
Is my notebook here yet, Wanda?
Any minute, Nick.
Good. Call it, Wanda.
Going for picture, lock it up, and roll sound.
Speed.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 3.
And action.
Interior, the dream, take 3. Nicole stands motionless in her white wedding dress, looking genuinely alarmed, possibly because of the huge clouds of smoke that are now spewing out of the panting smoke machine.
I'm so hungry.
Tito enters, staring at her hard, and walks around in a circle, holding the apple just beyond her reach. The smoke is so thick, both of them are barely visible. Just as Tito gets to his mark, the smoke machine backfires with a tremendous explosion and begins filling the room with dense, blinding smoke. Interior, the set, day, the smoke blanks out the entire frame. Frantic shouts are heard from unseen bodies.
Cut!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
I can't find the switch.
Pull the plug, Bob! Pull the plug!
Open the door! Get some water!
I got it.
The smoke machine emits a loud hiss and dies, filling the room with sudden silence. Slowly, the smoke begins to clear, and the crew moves around, muttering and coughing.
Clear the set, Ellen. Tito, please step off the set.
I'm set.
So am I.
Then who is that? Who is that? Please step off the set.
A pair of fuzzy slippered feet enter the smoky frame. The camera booms up, passing over a woman's bare shins. A flowered blue silk housecoat, finally, until coming to rest on the pleasantly smiling face of Cora. This is the same woman who played Ellen's mother in part 1. She is dressed exactly in the same as she was in that scene. The camera pulls back to reveal Jeff, the intern, standing nervously beside her with a red notebook in his hands.
Hi, Nikki.
Mom!
Interior, the set, production office, day. Wanda speaks urgently into the phone while Nicole stands beside her. Jeff, still wearing his hat, waits a distance, clutching Nick's red notebook.
Cora Reeve, R-E-V-E, blue house coat, blue slippers. How do I know? Because she's sitting 10 feet away from me. Well, sweetheart, that's going to be a real fucking problem.
Nicole turns away and walks past Jeff to the credit service table. Craft service table.
She was waiting outside Nick's apartment when I went to pick up his notebook. She said she was just looking for him, so I figured I should just bring her on up here. You look really pretty in that dress.
Nicole nods politely, then looks to the makeup corner where Nick sits talking earnestly to his mother.
How did you get here?
I took a bus in, went right to your apartment.
How did you get out of your room?
Oh, I just went right through the door.
It was unlocked?
No, it was locked. I just went through it. It's something I've learned to do, Nikki. I can walk through just about anything, like air.
Mom, you've got to stop doing this. I'm serious. I'm a little upset with you. You could have gotten lost or hurt.
I wanted to see you. I've missed you.
Oh, I know, Mom. I've missed you too, but it's not really a good time.
Nicole approaches, holding up the hem of her wedding gown. There is a subtle tension smoldering between her and Nick.
They're sending a car. It should be here in a couple of hours. They didn't even know she was gone.
Jesus, I don't believe this.
I'm sorry, Nick. If I knew there was going to be a wedding, I would have worn my fucking hat.
Interior, the set, day. The camera holds on Tito, pacing slowly alone on the set. He is smoking fiercely, holding his top hat with one hand. Suddenly, he begins laughing in a loud stage bellow. Interior corner of the set. Yes. Day. Nick sets a chair for his mother and helps her sit down. Nicole joins Tito on the set and talks quietly to him.
There. Now, how's that, Mom? Can you see?
Is the little fellow going to do gymnastics?
Shh. No. Come on, Mom. You've got to be quiet. Absolutely quiet. Okay?
Okay.
Interior, the set, near the camera. Day. Wanda and Wolf stand beside each other in intense, awkward silence for a long moment.
How are you doing?
Good. Real good.
How's the smoke machine?
It's dead, Nick. I've got calls out to every effects house in the city, but I just can't seem to locate.
Yeah, forget it. We'll shoot without it.
But Nick, it's a dream sequence.
Well, that's the way it goes, Wanda. We're just gonna have to roll with it. Nothing else we can do. We've got to roll with it, right? Wolf?
Wolf meets Nick's eyes and gives him an extremely melancholy nod. Nick turns to address Nicole and Tito at the edge of it and immediately slips back into his voice.
Okay, here we go. Ellen, you've got to keep reaching for that apple. I don't feel that you really want it. I mean, like, Christ, how many times do I have to tell you?
Nicole glares at Nick for a moment, then abruptly, Nick stares. Let's go.
Okay, everyone stand by. Nobody move. Going again right away.
Exterior street, New York City, daytime. Nicole stands with her back to the camera as Nick strides up to her with impatience.
All right, Nicole, what's the matter?
You tell me. You're the one with the bug up your ass.
No, wait just a second.
You've been picking on me all day, and I can't do anything right.
Look, I'm sorry if I was short with you, Nicole, but as you can really see, I'm under a little pressure here. I'm shooting a dream sequence without a smoke machine. My mother's out there thinking she's at a circus wedding, and you tell me the whole movie seems fake?
I never said that.
You did too. You said, quote unquote, everything feels fake.
Yeah, I meant me. I feel fake. Everything I'm doing feels fake. I can't act. Like, I should just do shower scenes and Richard Gere movies for the rest of my life.
Nicole, that's ridiculous. You're a fantastic actress. All you have to do is show me that you want that apple more than anything else in the world. Don't give up. Understand? You cannot give up.
Okay.
Ready, Nick?
Ready.
Nick rushes back
Okay.
onto the set.
Okay, here we go. Everybody focus, concentrate. And Tito, we're still looking for that little laugh, pal, okay? All right, call it, Wanda.
Pictures up. There will be no smoke in this scene. No smoke. No smoke in the dream sequence. And roll sound.
Speed.
Camera, roll camera.
Rolling.
Scene 6, take 4.
And action.
Interior, the dream, take 4, day. Nicole stands motionless in her wedding gown.
I am so hungry.
Tito walks in, stares at her hard, and then walks around her. Once walks around her once with a golden apple just beyond her outstretched hand. He stops and the camera dollies into his close-up. Nick watches in hopeful expectation. He waits and waits, but Tito does not fucking laugh. Just then, the door in the rear set wall opens and Cora steps in looking oddly puzzled.
Oh, I thought this was the TV room.
Cut.
That's a cut. Going again right away.
Nick escorts his mother back to the chair.
Mom, listen to me. I don't want you to move from this chair. Do you understand?
Oh, Jesus, you sound just like your father.
Mom, I'm serious.
Okay, I won't move.
Thank you. Okay,
Interior.
good. Very good. Now, Tito, I think we're having a little communication problem here. All I want you to do is laugh, okay?
Why?
I told you why.
Tell me again.
Wolf, still wearing his eye patch, walks over and sits quietly in a chair beside Cora. He does not speak to her and gazes blankly out at Nick, Tito, and Nicole on the set some distance away. Cora, however, stares at the side of his head with such intensity, Wolf can't help but turn to her. Cora still doesn't take her eyes off of him and in fact stares at him more intently into his eye. Just the one. Wolf glances away for a moment, then looks back. Cora continues to stare at him. Suddenly, his eye is full of tears. Cora watches in rapt silence. Wolf is crying openly now. Cora reveals no hint of emotion as she reaches out and gently lifts the eye patch off of his eye. A tight smile of satisfaction creases her lips as a tiny pool of tears is released, streaming quickly down Wolf's cheek. No one sees this. Interior, the set day, Nick paces tensely in front of Nicole and Tito.
Look, Tito, it's not that big a deal. It's a dream, all right? Strange things happen in a dream. All you have to do is laugh. Why is that such a problem?
Why does it have to be a dwarf?
What?
Why does my character have to be a dwarf?
Well, he doesn't have to be a dwarf.
Then why is he? Is that the only way you can put this in a dream? Put a dwarf in it?
Well, no, Tito, that's not how it's.
Have you ever had a dream with a dwarf in it? Do you know anyone who's had a dream with a dwarf in it? No! I don't even have dreams with dwarves in them. The only place I've seen dwarves in dreams is in stupid fucking movies like this. Make it weird. Put a dwarf in it. Everyone will go, whoa, 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 whoa. It must be a dream. There's a fucking dwarf in it. Well, I am sick of it. You can take this fucking dream sequence and shove it up your ass, you goddamn anti-dwarfite.
Tito hurls his top hat and gloves at the floor and walks out. Everyone stares at Nick, who is frozen in stunned silence. Finally, Wanda approaches him hesitantly.
Nick, I can get right on the phone. We'll try to get another small person here as soon as possible.
No, he's absolutely right.
Nick sighs heavily and sinks to sit on the dolly in silence. Wolf peers behind him, still wiping his eye.
You want to just shoot Ellen, Nick? She could be in the dream by herself.
No, we're not going to shoot anything. I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help, but it is over. I can't take it anymore. I tried to roll with it, but it's time to face the music. I can't do this. I'm not a director. The shoot is over. I give up.
Nick's speech has the simple eloquence of truth. He is not bitter or self-pitying. He seems unaware of how disturbing this is to the crew. They all stand around him in shock, afraid to move or speak. Finally, Wolf turns to the AC and puts his hand on his shoulder like a father to his young son.
Take the camera off the dolly. Start putting it away.
Everyone watches the AC unfasten the camera in silence. Nicole stands alone on the set in her wedding dress, still holding the golden apple. Her face is frozen in dismay. Suddenly, Cora comes through the set door and marches up to Nicole.
Give me that apple.
At the sound of his mother's voice, Nick looks up. He sees her snatch the apple from Nicole's hand and march back out the door, closing it behind her.
I'm ready, Nick.
Interior, by the camera, day. Nick gets up slowly and whispers intensely to Wanda, Wolf, and the rest of the crew.
Oh, camera. Roll sound. Let's go right away.
Wolf grabs the camera and puts it on his shoulder as the rest of the crew, handheld, as the rest of the crew moves quickly and silently into position. On a terse signal from Nick, the camera starts rolling. Interior, set, the dream, day. Nicole takes the silent action cue from Nick.
I am so hungry.
Right on cue, Cora walks through the door, holding the golden apple in front of her. She circles Nicole with the determination seemingly oblivious to Nick and the rest of the crew, hovering behind Wolf as he begins following her with his handheld camera. Wolf is now in his element, gliding like Nureyev with the camera. When he pans suddenly with Cora, the whole crew ducks wildly and dives out of the camera. Jesus Christ, camera range. Cora finally stops circling Nicole and stops abruptly. Suddenly, she raises the apple right in front of Nicole. Wolf glides forward with the camera, framing an amazing close-up of the apple with Nicole seen behind it. Nicole reaches out, grabs the apple, and takes a huge, resounding bite out of it. Close up in Nicole's face, eyes wide in anxious delight, Cora takes one step forward. Close up, her fuzzy slippers stopping right on the yellow tape mark. Cora waits momentarily until Wolf has reframed both her and Nicole and lets out a huge laugh.
And cut.
Oh,
Wolf, talk to me, man. Did you get it?
got it, Nick. Everything.
The close-up?
Perfect. See? That's what I meant by handheld.
God, you are a genius, man. Well, what about the focus?
Nailed it.
Fucking A.
He turns over to Wanda and rigidly turns and blah. But it is Wanda. He rigidly turns away.
Going again, Nick?
How was the sound?
I could use another, but definitely acceptable.
Nick runs up to his mother and throws his arms around her.
Mom, you kook. That was incredible. Did you know we were filming?
Of course I knew you were filming.
You were great. You're a natural. And Nicole, that was beautiful. Don't you dare tell me that felt fake.
Nick and Nicole embrace. Just then Wanda steps up.
Going again, Nick?
Oh, hold on. Let me think a second. Can I use it for the dream sequence? That's the question. Does it work for the dream sequence? We're going with it, Wanda.
All right, everyone, listen up. This is a wrap on scene 6.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
What?
I need to record room tone. I'll need 30 seconds of silence.
All right, quiet. Shut up. 30 seconds of room tone. The sooner you're quiet, the sooner we're done.
What's room tone?
It's for the sound, Mom. We just have to be quiet.
Door opens at the rear of the set, and doctor and nurse enter. A nurse carries an extra overcoat. Jeff, the driver, turns and sternly whispers for them to be quiet.
And more sound. Nobody move.
Speed.
The camera is wide, showing the entire set, actors, and crew. Everyone stands in perfect silence as motionless statuses. As the silence continues, the mood in the set gradually changes. One by one, people drift into their own private worlds of reflection. The sound man alternately watching his recorder and his stopwatch. Behind him, the boom man holds the mic in position to record general ambiance while staring off into the distance. Close up, the tape recorder spinning in quiet precision. Close up, the stopwatch. Its giant second hand showing 5 seconds have passed. Nick is standing next to his mother, who draped one arm casually over Nick's shoulder. Nick glances up and sees beside him, absorbed in her own thoughts. Suddenly, she looks up at her, and her eyes meet Nick. She slips him the barest of a smile. The camera dollies slowly through the standing, silent group, passing over faces in different degrees of thought. Close up, the sound man stopwatch, the giant second hand showing the 10 seconds have passed. Nick is so immersed in thought he looks at no one. The camera slowly dollies into a close-up of him. Interior, an awards ceremony. Chad Palomino stands at a gleaming podium, looking radiant in an immaculate tuxedo. He holds an envelope in his hands.
We have a new category this year. Best film ever made by a human being. And the winner is none other than my best bud, Nick Rev. Yeah.
Amid thunderous applause, Nick bounds onto the stage and accepts an Oscar from Chad. He stands grinning like an idiot as the applause continues. Interior, the set day. Nick still wrapped in his thoughts, his lips starting to form the same idiotic smile. Nicole, the camera dollies slowly onto her face, now tinged with a slight uneasiness. Interior, a cheap restaurant. Wide shot at the counter. Nicole stands facing a large, bald man with his back to the camera. She's watching him.
Any experience?
I was an actress for a while.
She pulls her headshot out of a shoulder bag, gives it to the man with a hopeful smile. He flips it over and looks at her credits with confused annoyance.
Yeah, but can you cook a hamburger?
Probably.
Interior, the set day. Nicole jerks her head slightly in response to this moment of thought. Close up of the stopwatch showing 15 seconds have passed. The camera begins to slowly dolly into his close-up. Interior, Wanda's apartment, day. Wolf stands like Thor in the middle of the red set. His arms crossed over his chest, his jaw set in determination. Smoke billows around him. At his feet, dressed in Nicole's wedding gown, Wanda sobs hysterically.
Wolf, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you, Wolf. Please give me one more chance. Let me prove it. I love you. I love you, Wolf.
Wolf remains unmoved for a long moment. Finally, he reaches out with a forgiving smile and pats Wanda's head. Interiors, the set, day. Wolf glances furtively at Wanda with a trace of hope still in his eyes. Wanda is looking off. Camera dollies into her close-up. Interior, cheap hotel room. This is the same hotel room from part 2, in which we saw Nicole and Chad Palomino. At the moment, Wanda and Chad lie panting in the sweat-soaked sheets.
What I love about you, Chad, is you're not afraid of my power.
Oh, God, Wanda, I love your power. It's like an aphrodisiac to me.
Interior, the set, day. Wanda shifts slightly and glances quickly around her. Her smile is tinged with a hint of sexual pleasure. The gaffer, frowning, absorbed in thought, the camera dollies into a close-up of him. Interior, cheap restaurant, day. Suddenly, a close-up of an incredibly beautiful hamburger being placed on a toasted bun on a gleaming white oval plate. A hand places a garnish of parsley on it, then carries the plate to the lunch counter. Camera pans to reveal the gaffer sitting on a stool. He picks up the hamburger and takes a huge bite of it. This shot holds for quite some time. as he continues to chew. Interior, the set, day. The gaffer, a hopeful, delicious smile spreading over his face. The sound man's stopwatch, the giant second hand, 20 seconds have passed. Cora, she gazes serenely out before her. Interior, nursing home, day. In the pale afternoon light, Cora stands in the middle of her drab, barren room. She appears to be staring at the door. Suddenly, she begins striding towards it. Effortlessly, easily, she walks right through it. Interior, an awards ceremony. Nick still stands at the podium with his Oscar.
In closing, I'd like to say to all the people who told me not to make this movie, who wouldn't meet me or return a simple phone call, to my favorite professor at film school, whose parting advice to me was to take a job teaching at a women's college, to Dolores Del Spado, the girl I loved in high school, who left me for a junior varsity football player, to all these people, I'd like to say thank you. But I can't, because what I really felt like saying is go
Interior, the set. Nick, his head and body jerking in a sudden spasm. He finishes the last word of his speech in a choked whisper. And the sound man frowns hard at him. Close up of the sound man's stopwatch showing 25 seconds have passed. The camera stays on the watch until the final 5 seconds have elapsed.
And that's a cut on room tone.
The room erupts with activity. Everyone moves and talks at once. Nick whispers something to Nicole, then runs off.
Hey, strike the set. Props. Art department. Redress for scene 31. Let's go. Right away, people. Nick. Anyone see Nick?
Wide shot, the set. Suddenly, the fake door closes right into the lens, turning the frame completely black. End credits. The end. Woohoo!
Holy
shit, guys.
Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finished. I'm eating Chinese food right now. Oh. Everybody take a bow. Take a fucking virtual bow. Holy shit.
Virtual bow.
This was the craziest one yet.
Yes.
I don't know why, but it's fucking crazy. All
All
right,
the
so
letters were doing this.
everybody who
I swear I
fucking
didn't
joined
go
us,
massive.
thank you
Huh?
for coming out. And all
Yes,
those who
thank you.
didn't come out or aren't watching this, well, then you'll never see this. So, yeah.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
I
for all
just
the
spit
fun
rice out of my mouth. I'm sorry.
Good.
Thanks,
Anybody
everybody.
want to say anything to YouTube?
Yeah, because we're still on.
Yeah.
We are.
The red light's still on.
I mean, I haven't stopped the stream. That's what I'm saying. Anybody want to say anything to YouTube?
It's a powerful stream. Let's keep that stream rocking.
Can you write your name in the snow at the stream?
That's some talent right there.
Oh my God. All right. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Stay on for some chatting if you want to be on the YouTubes.
Holy crap.